Hey everyone, this is Gloria Crump. I am the Queen of Real Estate with the Coastal Leaders Realty Group. Thank you for watching this week's Tea and Crumpets. And I'm really excited about this guest. It's Lillian Bemis. This is so with the you just being down here, knowing about these, kind of like we're not many people knew about. What other things about the area do you think that would be interesting for people who've only come down to vacation and really only known it for, just a few years versus 50, 60 plus years.
Need to go to Fort Morgan.
Down to the fort.
And ride the ferry over to Baldwin.
Oh, yes. That's lots of fun.
And then go over to Mobile and check out the museums there.
Yeah, there you go. Especially since they have things about the area, our area.
And that ship, have you been on the, what's the name of the ship?
The USS Out, is it the one?
The ones that they built, that's a museum. It's a 4 or 5 story museum.
I think I know which one, right there in Mobile.
Right, when you go tunnel,
Yes, I haven't been there yet.
You know, it's absolutely wonderful.
I do need to do that.
It took about 4 hours.
To go through there.
Yeah,
that's all right.
It could probably take longer, but I mean, there's just so many wonderful artifacts.
I will have to do that. This gives me a good excuse to go check it out. Maybe we'll do a video on it too.
You should look it up. And also, we have an underwater forest down here off of Mobile.
I know. I did know that. I saw that. And it was unearthed after Hurricane Ivan.
Yeah.
And it was about, I think, 60,000 years old.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy. It's during the last ice age.
Yes.
And so we'll have a picture of that too, because a lot of people don't know about it. But it's just right off the coast. I don't know how many miles, but
I think 4 out of Mobile Bay into the Gulf. 2 miles, I think, is all.
Yep. And so, but it was unearthed after Hurricane Ivan.
Yeah.
And then that's when they found it. And I guess that's where all the beechwood comes from. Because it was all preserved from the salt.
Cypress.
Cypress.
Live cypress trees.
Exactly.
And then there's also the deep sea fishing, charter fishing. It's very big.
Oh, yes. I went last year.
Oh,
we didn't catch anything. It was the best dolphin cruise you could have ever asked for. But that was it. But yeah.
The dolphin cruise is fun. And
it is fun.
The pirate ship.
I haven't been on the pirate ship yet. I think we should all go.
Okay.
Dress up as pirates.
Set of time.
Yeah, definitely. And so what other things do you think that people coming down?
Oh, well, they need to know what a wonderful new school system we have.
Oh, yes. It's amazing. I don't want to go back to school after seeing those plans.
We had to go 12 miles to school, rain or shine,
Yeah.
And it's changed so much.
How many people lived here in the Gulf Shores area when you were growing up? Do you recall potentially the population?
Gulf Shores didn't include the beach.
Really?
When we grew up, locals didn't go to the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really.
Why do you think that is? They didn't like the sand?
My daddy saw some drownings, and he just would not let us go to the beach.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I take that back. He had a little boat, and when they wanted to, the weather was good, we would ride across the lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
And we had big, high sand dunes. They were probably 30 feet high. And we would get out of the boat, run on the dunes, get off of the sand, and then roll down. But there's no more dunes now. And then go wash out in the Gulf. So that would be a day of fun.
Oh, neat.
And we could also, maybe once or twice a year, go on the same boat, the fishing boats, with the fishermen, and picnic.
Oh, fun. Where would y'all go when y'all did that?
The what?
When y'all would picnic, did y'all go beach it somewhere, or did y'all just eat, just kind of have a little cruise around?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's plenty of vacant land. Nobody to fuss at you if you pull the shore and have a fish fry on their property.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's funny.
And I often wonder when they do these Indian digs and they're sifting and they find stuff. Maybe some of it was from the fishermen dumping their fish.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, they were thinking it was from
they
500 AD, and it was actually just 50 years ago.
Yeah, they would catch mullet. That was the primary fish down here. And, and they'd cut off sticks and roast them on the fire. We have picnics. The families would go and have picnics with them.
So where did Gulf Shores really stop? Like where?
This was just a little community. It was not called Gulf Shores.
Okay.
I think in the 50s, 55, 56, whatever is when they started actually incorporating.
Okay.
You probably have all that information.
I know, but it's neat to hear it from the source, people that were down here.
We didn't get incorporated till this community
Mm-hmm.
did not want in the city. You don't have to put this.
Yeah.
But they knew that if they got in the city, they couldn't do things that we did otherwise.
Oh.
But we have cattle ranged out here, you know.
Oh,
So
really?
the stock law passed. We had.
Uh-huh.
I had 6 horses in my yard at one time. 2 mares that were pregnant and 2 colts and,
Oh, wow.
and ponies and chickens.
Oh, my goodness.
And the kids won caught chickens at a horse show.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody gave me a rooster, and of course we kept getting more and more chickens.
Chickens.
But they were beautiful banty hens.
Mm-hmm.
And we had goats. Somebody had an
Now,
orphan
did you
goat.
live in this house?
My uncle built, my first husband was killed in service, and my uncle and aunt built my house.
Really? So how long have you been in this home?
It's probably 60 years.
60 years. Oh, wow. So, and this is where you had the cattle and the
They were
horses?
kind of back in the meadow, but I had my horses all just in this back.
Oh, really?
This lot from this side of the old Callaway Road.
Okay.
Now I gave a lot on the back side to my son, so he has a house back there.
Okay. So it's like a little compound, almost.
No, I wouldn't call it a compound. Well, it could be. Mother's house was here, mine was there, grandmother's was up here.
Yeah.
My parents is about 113 years old.
Oh, really?
Yep, they got married at 17, and the family helped build the house.
Yeah.
And so I'm right in the middle of it. So I guess it is kind of a compound.
Mm-hmm.
But most everybody down here was kin to everybody else.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't anybody else to marry.
Oh, gosh. Well, keeping it all in the family.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't get very far. And we had about 5 schools down here at one time over
Oh,
the years.
yeah.
Schoolhouses.
Oh, neat.
One-
Well, Katie and I went to the one in Orange Beach. So if you haven't been there, it's actually a really neat little place. And it's the one over there in front of the Orange Beach like
Yeah,
City
right.
Hall.
Yeah, the museum.
Yes,
With
but it
the
used to be a
school,
schoolhouse,
wasn't it?
and it was a museum.
Cute little museum.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to this museum?
I have not yet. I keep driving past it. It's on my way to my house.
Well, now, when you first walk in, that whole first front, my mother helped furnish that
Oh, really?
with fishing stuff.
Oh,
You
neat.
know, because that's what we did here.
Uh-huh.
But she had World War II information. I gave her trip festival information. They didn't have much of a display, but I had given her quite a few brochures. Onlooker did really neat brochures way
Yeah.
back when it was new, but the Onlooker's not doing that anymore.
No. Mm-mm.
So we did everything we could to attract people to come down here, and they're here.
Oh, I know. I was about to say, now people are trying to figure out how to make people not want to come down here because we have so many. Y'all done an amazing job, apparently, getting it out there for everybody. 'Cause
Well, it was just everything else, the right time, you know.
yes.
And I understand the Callaway property next to Acme House
Mhm.
is sold.
Yes.
I've heard there were going to be a couple of townhomes and a couple of hotels on the water.
Yeah. It's growing. Who would have thought that, there's only so much beachfront, so people have to find other areas on the water to start developing.
They do.
Yes.
They do.
And we're just now, I think, one of the seventh highest metro, or growing seventh.
Oh, I know everywhere you look, they're cutting down the trees, putting houses.
They are. We're just a very popular place. So. And then also, kind of backing up to where, like you grew up down here and were born here. And one thing that's also been in the news over the last couple of years that was the Native American Canal. So, which, to be politically correct, that's what it's called now, correct?
It's been there. They think it was built in the 500s,
Yes.
500s or 600s.
It was.
And it's a half a mile from my house.
I know. We'll have pictures of that too, because that was really interesting. But y'all used to play over there, and it was just, no one really knew about it. Is that correct?
Well, the kids found pottery in the lagoon.
Oh, wow, yeah.
You know, they dig up pottery pieces
Mm-hmm.
in the lagoon. So, yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I think that I might be sitting on an Indian moon.
Well, did you ever find anything?
I really wasn't looking for anything.
Oh, for anything. You could have found some treasures. And so,
our kids did.
yeah, that's neat. And you said that there's you were talking about earlier, there's actually a museum. Is that correct? Or is it a place where you can go to and see the artifacts?
Well, the University of South Alabama, I understand, has a big collection.
Oh, they do it in South
I
Alabama?
understand that, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we have anything around here that's museums, shells. I had heard at one time in Orange Beach
Mhm.
had a collection.
But a lot of people knew about this back in the day, and then
Well, we knew it was an Indian passage, but
Yeah.
we really didn't know that it did what it did, because the plan was that it went from Mobile Bay to Oyster Bay across the land to the lagoon, and then it was to go up the lakes up toward Florida.
Yeah,
And yeah, the old timers knew about it.
yeah, I think that's neat.
And this Mr. King said he found 15 mounds
Oh, really?
between here and Fort Walton.
Oh, wow. I did not know that. See, I wanted to grow up to be an archaeologist when I was
Oh,
little.
really?
Yeah, so it was very interesting to
I
me.
enjoy talking to him.
I will. Well, maybe we should interview him too. So,
I would probably love that.
yes, definitely.
Other than, the Museum of Pensacola, whatever their station is.
Yeah.
It's not here, but it's close by.
I know it is. I love going to museums. I need to make more time to do that
Yeah, well,
for myself. So everybody talks about it, so I need to go do it.
that one in Mobile is the one you need to see.
I'll do
The
it.
ship. I'll think of it. I should have written it down. I would say that Joy and Mary Beth and I did an interview with StoryCorps. Have you heard of them?
I have not. I'll have to
Well,
find
they're
it.
out of Washington, I guess, and Christy Shannon at the museum
Yeah.
asked us if we'd like to go over and tell our story.
That's awesome.
So we did. And so it should be in the natural.
Well, what we can do is try to find it. If we can find a link to it, we can add it for people to be able to refer back to it.
And I don't know if they need to know about going, all the way to Washington to look at it or whatever.
Yeah, it might be online though.
Yeah, well, let's keep them here.
Okay, yes, for sure. So, yeah, definitely.
No,
Well, I really do appreciate it, and I hope that y'all learn something, and that way people can we'll have pictures of things and links, that way people can, I know a lot of people don't know about the Native American Canal, so that'll be interesting for people to research on too, so.
I think that's really interesting. This man, Harry King, he's pretty old and he has cancer, but he's really up to here in Indian.
Well, we'll definitely reach out to him too, so,
Okay.
awesome.
You tell him the things.
I will. I'll tell him he has to talk to me this week.
Okay.
Well, good deal. Well, thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed it.